No problem.
So my name is Brian Hartman, and I work at Hope Industries. And how are you doing today?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I don't really want to be here, but I figured it would get my mom off my case. She'd stop complaining and bugging me about going, so here I am.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to keep you too long. I just want to get to know you a little bit, what you like to do and stuff like that. So, can you tell me what you're good at, Jake?
I like to write kind of about random, weird little topics that people don't really think about much.
Okay. What's the last thing you wrote about?
So I found out that the NFL doesn't really take sports injuries seriously.
Okay.
It was just kind of weird to me because I thought, it would be in their best interest to value the health of their players. So I thought that was just interesting. So I kind of looked up information about that and wrote about it. I write my own opinion.
Cool. How often do you do these posts?
Uh, I say pretty frequently. Um, just whenever something interesting strikes my mind.
Okay. Is that something you think you'd have a future with later on?
I think so. When I post, I don't post everything, but when I actually put it on social media, people
Hmm.
react to it pretty well.
Awesome. Cool. So, what motivates you or energizes you?
I would say getting to make my own decisions and do things the way that I want to instead of how people think they should be done. Um, and when it works out and I can go back and show them like, hey, doing it this way works too, it kind of motivates me. And it also
Yeah,
just like makes me feel more confident in myself and my own decisions.
right. Just getting to your end goal without somebody telling you how to do it every step of the way, maybe.
hmm Or wanting me
Yeah.
to do it their exact way.
Okay. You find a lot of pride doing it that way.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. Cool. So, what do you like to do in your spare time besides your postings?
Um, I like to game and
Okay.
hang out with my friend.
Okay. So, what kind of games you like to play?
For the most part, my favorite one for the past few years have been Fortnite.
Okay.
hmm
You play on a computer?
No console.
Okay. And you said hanging out with your friend. Tell me about your friend.
Um, he's my best friend. We've been close since probably middle school. My mom thinks he's a bad influence, but I feel like I know him as a person and we have really strong feelings towards each other. So,
You have strong feelings for each other.
mhm.
Okay. So, what is it you like about him?
mm, his personality, he doesn't feel like he has to do things the way people do them. I don't always
Oh,
agree with the way he does things, but I admire that. And I wish people could value that about me in the same way that I do him.
okay. How does your mom feel about you and your friend?
And she doesn't like, obviously, she doesn't like that he does drugs, but I think she's more concerned with the fact that we might end up in a relationship together because, like I said, we got strong feelings for each other.
Right.
She thinks choosing that lifestyle is just going to make my life harder.
Okay. So it sounds like she's having a little bit of a hard time, maybe accepting the fact that you might have a relationship with him.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, so Jay, tell me one of your greatest strengths.
I'd say being able to make people happy or feel good, even in hard situations.
That's awesome. Give me a couple examples of how you like to do that.
Um, like with my friend, I'll always make sure that, he knows that his outfits are good,
Hmm.
or like if my mom's trying a new recipe, I'll test it out and
Hmm.
let her know when it's good.
Okay. So you like to give compliments to people.
Yeah.
Does that make you feel good?
Yeah, it makes me feel good, but I also feel like, you know, it just keeps the relationship with that person smooth, avoids problems.
So do you really like your friend's shoes or your mom's cooking, or are you just saying that just to stay on a good basis with them?
Well, like I said, I feel like I'm able to make people feel good in any situation. So probably a little bit of both.
Okay.
I'm honest too, but sometimes I just do it to keep the peace.
Okay. All right. Well, can you describe for me a time where you overcame a challenge using one of your strengths?
I think convincing my friend that we should stay at school and not do drugs and work on our schoolwork.
Okay.
Um, I just kind of use my strength to do that. Like, hey, I really need your help with this. You're good at it. Can we stay and do this instead?
Awesome. Sounds like you're a good friend to him.
I try to be.
Cool. Uh, so Jay, can you tell me what 1 year from now looks like for you?
I want to be finishing high school
Okay.
and I don't know. I think that's just like the biggest thing right now. I haven't really thought much past it.
Okay. Sounds like you want your independence.
Definitely.
Is there any place that you want to stay where you live, or is there somewhere else you want to go?
Um, if we find good jobs, like I'd like to move away with my friend.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So, how do you feel right now? Are these questions too probing, too much?